welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Caitlin. Today I'm filming probably the most exciting video, a pack and prep for Disney World. We are getting ready to go to Disney World for spring break. We are staying at Pop Century, one of my favorite places to stay, my favorite value resort. We just love the theming, the vibes. Everyone there is like just in a great mood. So we're so excited to go back. We love the rooms. It's super clean. We just love it. So we are going for spring break. Unfortunately, my husband's not able to come with us since we are going during the week. He wasn't able to get the time off. So it will be myself, my 3 kids, my boys. I have twin boys. They are 4. And then my daughter is 6. Also coming with us are my parents. And my sister and her son are joining us a couple of days into our trip. We're going to be there for 4 nights. We're going to take advantage of the Skyliner and probably go to Epcot the first 2 days that we're there because of Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden is just so beautiful. It's my favorite festival. So many food booths, so many things to see. We love Epcot. It's our favorite park. We have 2 dining reservations. We have a dinner reservation our first night there at La Hacienda de San Angel. I love that restaurant. It is so good. The Mexico Pavilion, every restaurant in that whole pavilion is delicious. So good. Especially that avocado margarita. Have to get that every time. So we're going to eat dinner there. And then the next day, our second day, we have a dinner reservation at Via Napoli, which I love. We love Via Napoli. Their pizza is so good. Third day there is when my sister should be arriving, or I think she might either try to get there the night before, the morning of. We're not sure yet, but we're going to spend our full day at Magic Kingdom. We are not a rope drop family. We are a let the kids sleep in as long as they can so that they're happy all day. We don't leave the parks for midday break. The only time we'll kind of stagger things is in the summer when it's really hot. In the summer, our plan is usually sleep in, go to the pool, go back to the room and rest for a little bit, and then we go to the parks in the afternoon, late afternoon in the summer. But for this trip, since it's going to be in the 70s and the highest it's going to get is, I think, 82 one day. So since we're in that kind of we'll just be out all day. But those first 2 days that we don't have lightning lanes or anything but dinner plans, we'll just do whatever we want and take in Flower and Garden as much as we can. We drive. We are only about 3 hours away. We're Florida residents, pass holders. So take that into consideration when thinking of all the stuff that we pack. We don't fortunately have to travel by plane, so we don't have to consider that into our plans. These are my Stony Clover toiletry pouches. I love them. I'm a big Stone and Clover fan. But I keep all of my toiletries. I keep doubles of every doubled in here. I keep my kids' stuff in here. Look at this Goofy one. We love Goofy. Everything that we need is already packed. Next, I'm going to show you a few things that I had to refresh or kind of get new, and some new things. So I restocked my Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte had a deal at Ulta. If you bought a full size item from Tarte, you got a free full size this lip vinyl, Maracuja Juicy Lip Vinyl. It's really pretty. So it's kind of like a gloss. I also love the Makeup by Mario brand. He has these really pretty, I'm wearing it now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like kind of very similar to the Maracuja lip vinyl thing. It's like a kind of a juicy like lip balm with some color and gloss, kind of like an all-in-one. I'm probably not capturing this, but it's really pretty and it feels good on. Got a Touchland Mango Passion. That's a new flavor for us. And then from Amazon, I got one of these Mickey Mouse Touchlands. So I'm excited to use that. I love Patrick Star and this One Size On Till Dawn waterproof setting spray to keep your makeup on all day. It's a little travel size. So that will go in my pouch. So I have these reefs, and I've worn them in the parks, and they are super comfortable. I didn't think that they would be as comfortable as they are, but I've been able to wear these like all day in the park. Reef just came out with a new, they're called Vistas. They just came out with a new line of waterproof Vistas. So I do like wearing those sandals in the summer because when it rains, there's nothing worse than having wet feet and tennis shoes and socks. So I picked up a new pair of these new ones, and they are so cute. They're so, like, I love this color. They're all plastic, silicone. I'm not really sure what material it is, but it's all waterproof. So for those rainy summer days we're about to get into, these would be perfect in the park. So I'm excited to try it out and see how it goes. My favorite tennis shoe to wear in the parks are Brooks Ghost. They are so comfortable. They were really kind of like thick sole. I love these. They're super comfortable. So I did get these in January for our February. All right, so if you can't tell, I am a bag lady. I love bags. I love pouches. I love bags in bags, pouches in bags. I love it all. So I picked up I have one of these in a different print. I believe this is a new color for this bag, but it's the brand Fit and Fresh, and it's huge. And I love big bags. I cannot lie. So I find it's really helpful to have a bag to just kind of throw everything in as you're trying to get out of the hotel room. So I picked this one up because it also could be such a great pool bag, beach bag. And us staying at Pop Century, like the bright colors fit so perfect with that theme. I love to match a theme if possible. But it has two types of straps. It has a long shoulder strap, and it has a shorter hand strap that you can hold it with. It's also got a zipper to keep everything contained. It's got a nice lining, and it's got another pocket with a zipper in here. And it's got 3 pockets on the interior, if you can see. But I love the colors. I did pick up more wiki sticks. My kids love these. They're pretty cool. They're wax covered yarn. They love to kind of twist these and put them around little figurines that they play with. Sorry, my battery died. Okay, so I got more wiki sticks to put in our restaurant bag, which I'll show you later as well. And then I wanted to show you, in case you have little ones, toddlers. My boys are still technically toddlers, and they would love this, but this was something that we brought a lot when they were smaller. We've been bringing my daughter since she was 18 months old, and then we've been bringing my boys since they were 2 months old. But we loved, this is perfect for waiting in line during rides. They're little bubble vials, tiny little ones. So you can blow bubbles while you wait in line, or anywhere you are. So I still have some of these left, but I wanted to show you in case you have little ones. They're great for waiting in line. And speaking of waiting in line, these are some things that we bring every trip, and I restock almost every trip. And I also bring with me for when we're grocery shopping or somewhere that they might kind of need a little reinforcer. This brand Yum Earth is one of our favorites. You can find it on Amazon and Target. I will link everything below, by the way. I love these. They still have regular sugar in them, but they are made with no dyes. And here's all the little facts about what they do not contain. So I don't feel terrible about giving them these while we're in the parks. So those were lollipops. They have like their own kind of branded Skittles that come individually packed. And then my kids love the jelly beans. They're also in individual packs, which is super helpful. I will combine all of those into this little clear pencil case, and this will go in our stroller. It will stay in our stroller in the middle console area. So that kind of helps us get through, helping them stay in the stroller. There are a lot of times that they want to jump out and it's just too crowded, and it's safer for them to stay in the stroller. So I say, no, here, have a seat. I'll give you a lollipop. Let's sit, let's chill. I use this a lot, like I said, waiting in line. I'll pack some in my Stony Clover crossbody. I'll just throw some in there as well. My kids love figurines, and they will entertain themselves for a while with little figurines. So each trip I get a different kind of set. My boys love dinosaurs, so that's a recurring theme in our lives. R.I.P. Dinoland. But this trip I got a set of ocean animals, and they even have little like coral reef and seaweed, so they're gonna love these. I will save these for our restaurant bag. I will also leave some in the stroller in a little container to whip out if we're sitting somewhere and taking a break. They can play with those figurines. Also got a set of 3D printed dinosaurs. Like I said, my boys love dinosaurs. It's on Amazon, and they're gonna flip. So I might put these in the car. I like to put something new in the car for them to get excited about before we drive down, because our drive can be anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. So they're really nice. They came individually packaged, but there's all different kinds in here, and they move, they articulate each of the pieces. So it kind of moves around, and they love that. So I will pack those as well. All right, I'm back next day. Just got off of work, and I'm going to pack a little bit more today before my boys get home from school. So, but right now I'm going to go through my Little Things with Sam beverage koozie. So I'm a huge fan of all of her koozies. They are so cute. I brought this one when we were down for Valentine's Day. I bought a bunch of her Christmas ones during Christmas season. She had an Oopsie sale a while ago, and I got a ton then, and you could not even tell that any of them were misprinted or anything like that. But we're staying at Pop Century. I think I mentioned that yesterday. But I love this one. It's kind of themed after Pop Century. So I think I'm going to bring this one, and also this one. This medium size seems to fit almost everything that we would drink at Disney World. So I'm going to pack those to make sure. I might bring this one since we're going to Magic Kingdom. I might bring that one as well. All right, so I've got those, and next I'm going to pack our pins. So my boys and my daughter and myself, we enjoy pin trading. We're not like hardcore with it, but we do bring real pins. My kids don't know what to look for on the pin boards to decipher between a fake pin and a real pin. So we just let them trade and have fun. But if they are trading for a real pin, I want to make sure they put a real pin on the board. So their collection has been sort of mixed now with fake and real. So I for them, just have a little zipper satchel. That's my daughter's, my boys in here. Mine, I just keep in an old makeup case, but I have a pin folio. These are mine, mostly, where are these from? Box Lunch. So a lot of them are Loungefly pins, and they're really cute. I've never traded these ones. These ones on the back, I've got in Animal Kingdom. This one I got in Epcot at the Paris Pavilion near Les Halles. There's a pin board at the checkout, the cashier in the gift shop in Les Halles. And these two are mine that I've just bought. So I enjoy pin trading. Sometimes it can be a little chaotic with kids. We don't always want to stop at every single board, just because sometimes we need to keep moving, but it is a fun activity. So those I will be bringing. So one other thing that I love bringing, and I don't use it for its intended purpose, but are these Munchkin disposable changing pads. They are diaper changing pads that you would put down on a diaper changing station in a public restroom. Now, obviously they're great for that use, and that's what I originally used them for. And I just have a bunch of boxes left over from when my kids were in diapers, but these are great to bring to the park, obviously for changing diapers, but also we like to use them as like an all-purpose mat, like a picnic blanket would be used almost. There have been a few times when we're sitting like in the Italy pavilion, up on the high tops seats up there, and that's too high for my kids to sit on. So we've put one of these down and almost use it as like a mat for them to sit on and play, and kind of, they didn't have to sit on the dirty ground. So these, I love keeping them in the stroller. One other random thing that I always love bringing with me is a Nod Pod. I don't know if you've heard of this, but this is amazing. Sometimes I have trouble falling asleep, and this is like, I don't know if you could hear it, it's like a weighted, or I got the mic on right here. It's like a weighted eye mask, and it just, as soon as you put it on, relaxes you and helps me sleep and stay asleep. So I try to never forget this. So that's something that I always bring. So next is another little system that I use. Kind of like what I said, how I keep all of my toiletry doubles in these bags packed always. I always keep a hotel play bag for my kids. So this bag, cute little Mickey Minnie cartoon bag I got a while ago on the Disney store. It was like a free gift with purchase a few years ago. So this bag I always keep packed, full of activities for the kids to do in the hotel room. Sometimes it's nice in the morning while I'm getting ready or my husband's getting ready, for them to be entertained. So these are, again, things that they've never seen before, never played with. So that kind of newness is appealing to them. So my daughter loves Polly Pockets, and those are a great thing to bring for the hotel room. And I found kind of a boy version of a Polly Pocket, is little play sets. This has obviously been used from our last trip, but they're really cool. They open up, it's kind of a little, there's a figurine in here, and I'll bring extra figurines for them, and it's kind of like a play set with a little slide. But they love these. This will entertain them for a while. Like in the summer when we go, we will spend more time in the hotel room just because it's so hot. This has come in handy a lot. Next, I got each of them a little Mickey sticker booklet. I think these went down to like $4 a piece on Amazon. So I bought them. What I do is I keep a lot of toys and things in my Amazon cart and then check on them once in a while. And when they go on sale, that's when I buy them. So I got one of these for each of the kids. Now I don't buy this every time. Some of the stuff has been in this bag for a while, for a few trips. I don't open everything out to them. I only give them things one at a time. They are never allowed to look in here. I don't even think they know that this exists. So that's the beauty of it, is that I'm not constantly buying stuff. Like this has been full for maybe even a year. Some of these things I've just had. Now this is pretty cool. I've had this for a while and haven't given it to them yet, but it's a magnetic block set. It's kind of Mario themed, but these are all blocks that they can use to build, kind of like the idea of Legos, but they're magnets, so they're not going to fall out or get totally lost. Sorry, there's a paper on there. But they're little blocks that they can build. So that I think they would love. So I've got two of those for my boys. And then for my daughter is a magnetic dress-up doll set. And there's a little scene here. So ready to break that out whenever needed. They also love these little sticker books from the Dollar Tree. The brand is Color Forms, if you're familiar, but they're just little scenes. They open up and they have different puffy stickers on them, construction theme, pirate theme. I think we've had a few others. And then I also pack, there's a Bluey Grab and Go booklet with different stickers inside. And then this color book is really cool. There's tons of stickers in here that they can sort things into different categories. And so now I'm gonna show you everything that we pack food-wise, drink-wise, snacks, things like that for the hotel room. And I've already gotten a big case of water from Costco. So we'll bring that. I'm also gonna bring my Nespresso machine. We love coffee, we love good coffee. I actually do like the coffee in the resort hotels and the dining halls, restaurants, whatever. I do like that brewed Joffrey's, but it is nice to just wake up and have a cup of coffee. So I am bringing my the Nespresso pop is pretty travel friendly size. So I will bring it on stays. When we stay longer than 3 nights, I will bring it. Because it's, like I said, nice to wake up and have coffee, and my kids can play, and we can lay in the bed, my husband and I, and just drink coffee while they play. So I'm gonna bring, I don't have the fancy Nespresso pods. I did not place an order for those, but I did get these from Target, the Starbucks Pike Place roast. And I did get some of the new toasted coconut Chobani creamer, so I'm excited to try that. And we are driving, if I didn't say that. We live about 3 hours from Disney, so we're lucky in that we can pack a lot. We don't have to worry about bringing stuff on an airplane or getting grocery delivery. But I love these Scout bags. They're hard on the bottom. They collapse nicely so they can be stored away, but they stand up pretty straight. So they're great for bringing food items that you don't want to get crushed, like bags of chips or things like that. So I will put my Nespresso machine in here. I will put those coffee pods. We also like to bring, on a trip longer than 2 nights, our own breakfast, because sometimes eating the hotel breakfast every morning kind of upsets my stomach. I just want to feel good. So we'll bring some Dave's Killer Bread bagels, maybe some cream cheese, just rip and dip in the mornings. Kids really love these Lara bars. They're brownies. They also have a chocolate chip kind, but they're pretty good. So I'm okay with them eating these for breakfast. I'm going to bring them some of these and just tell them it's chocolate milk. And hopefully they'll drink these in the morning as well. They love these cheese crackers from Target, this Target brand. So I'll bring those, and I may actually get some more, like a big box of chips for them, just to have as a snack. So that's everything that I will pack in here. I'm gonna bring this bath toy set just in case my kids do not want to take a bath while we are there and they need to take a bath. Sometimes the value resorts, the bathrooms, the tubs at Pop Century and the All Stars, they're not a nice looking bathtub, like a homey bathtub. They've got the metal shower door, whatever. And sometimes that makes them not want to get in there because it looks like kind of enclosed. So I'm going to bring this to entice them to take a bath. All right, so I'm going to show you now some of the clothes that I'm going to pack for the kids. We love these little adventures dresses. These are from Amazon, but they're really lightweight, which is great for the summer, spring. I mean, really any time of year, because you could wear a jacket over it. But I'm not sure what kind of material this is, but it's very breathable. So we have a couple of these that I like to pack. They're the little athletic dresses. Target has great ones with the shorts built in underneath. It's all tangled up, but they're shorts under here. So we love having a few of these. Also, my daughter is going to wear, this is a new dress she got for Christmas from my sister. It's got all the princesses on it. And then my sister also got her these cute little donut ears from Bobble Bar. They're so cute, and I'm excited for her to wear that. Old Navy has a lot of cute Disney clothes. So I got the boys these shirts. I just kind of, we do one big haul of kids' clothes right before every season starts. So we just got them clothes for spring and summer. And what I'll do is try to find some Disney shirts and dresses, whatever, here and there, and add that to our order so they can wear them to school and or to Disney. So these are really cute. We also, this is a shirt we've had, but this is what I'm going to pack as well. We do a lot of generic Mickey. They have a lot of Bluey stuff, and we are so excited for Bluey and Animal Kingdom. So I got these in anticipation for that. Some Bluey, more Bluey shirts. And the back of this one is so cute. And then they have these really cute Star Wars shirts. So hopefully for summer, we can get to wear this to Hollywood Studios. So boys, I'll just pack some shorts with those shirts. And then my daughter, she prefers to wear mostly dresses. So a lot of those athletic dresses with shorts underneath, and that princess dress is what I'll pack her. I'm really excited about this shirt I got in the France Pavilion. It's the gift shop right in front of Les Halles. They have such cute stuff in there. Mickey shirt, and it says Epcot at the bottom, which I love Epcot specific merch because that's my favorite. But isn't it adorable? Mickey with the croissant, the macaron, the cupcake, and holding a baguette. I love it. I die. It's so cute. So I'll probably wear this one day with some biker shorts, or even a athletic skirt or something. And then I have this other shirt I got outside of Remy's Ride. We love Remy's Ride. We love the movie. We love that whole area. And this shirt is so cute. It says anyone can cook with Remy in the Eiffel Tower. And then again, the Epcot branding on there, which I love. And then the back is so cute. So cute, little Remy. I love it. And the gold with the black and white. So pretty. So I'm going to pack this. Also, again, a lot of athletic shorts, skirt. We'll see. But I love those. And then from Magic Kingdom, I've got this shirt from Shirts Ever After. I really love her shirts. I've gotten a bunch from her, but this one's cute with Ariel. All right, and I've got a couple other things I'm going to throw in the suitcase just in case I change my mind morning of, but this is an old shirt from Target, and it's perfect for Flower and Garden. It's got embroidery, I love all the new embroidery stuff, the Disney merch that has embroidery. I might pack and just put in the suitcase and see if I want to wear it. But that one's perfect for Flower and Garden. I wish there was like an updated one that Target would come out with. And then I'm going to pack this one as well. This is from last year. It's last year's pass holder shirt. Also with the embroidered Mickey. So cute. And then I love the back from last year. And a couple of the flowers are embroidery. And the bottom pass holder is embroidered as well. So I'm going to throw those in and make a game time decision. All right, so let's talk park bags. So I do not carry a backpack. I put everything that I need in my stroller. My stroller is like my command center. I love my stroller. It's like my fourth child. But we use a Bob double, I think they call it a dually. But it is a machine. It is amazing. It is heavy, but you could push it. We can push it. My husband and I can push it with one hand with all three kids in there, because you can fit one kid in the footwell area. And I will try to put a picture up of how we do that. You may have even seen in my first video, my first vlog of our last trip. You can see all three of them fit in that stroller. But it is amazing. It's worth every penny. So I don't carry a diaper bag. I never have. I've always put everything under the stroller or on hooks. We put a lot of hooks on our stroller. We have a caddy in the front that holds everything. We've got cup holders, we've got, you name it, it's on there, but our stroller holds everything. So I really try to keep it minimal on what I carry on me. So I prefer to use a Sony Clover crossbody. The jumbo ones, they fit everything that I need. I found that the one time that I carried a backpack, it was really hard to have everything on my back. Like, I need to be able to access everything on the front. I need to be able to reach in for my phone. Anything, if I'm carrying a lollipop while we wait in line for a ride, I'll stuff some lollipops in my Sony Clover crossbody, and I like to have everything accessible in the front. So that's why I carry that. No backpacks or anything like that. So let me show you what I put in my crossbody. So these are the two that I'm gonna bring. I love the princess one that came out. I believe it was last year, with all the different princesses. It's just so sturdy. I love all the gold hardware that Sony Clover uses. So I'm gonna bring this one. And then I'm also going to bring my Goofy one. We love Goofy in our family. We're a Goofy family. We have loved seeing him over the summer. I felt like Goofy was everywhere for Cool Kids Summer. We saw him a lot in Animal Kingdom and Epcot. At Epcot in Communicore Hall, they had the really fun like kids dance party. So Goofy's the man. We love him. So I'm gonna bring that one as well. So I also have acai color. It's such a pretty bright and deep purple. As you can see, I haven't used it yet. It's a jumbo, but I really need to put some patches on it. I've got this really cute Minnie. This Minnie, she's adorable. And then I also have this pearl Minnie that I just need to decide which ones I want to put on there. I think I could actually fit both of these minis kind of next to each other or something. I'm not sure. I think it would look cute, but I've got to work on that because I would love to start bringing this one to the parks as well. So like I said, I keep it pretty minimal in my crossbody. I just carry this little Le Sport sack with another SD card for my camera, some chapstick, and some hair ties. So small little personal effects in this one. So cute's got little, I think I got this from TJ Maxx a long time ago when Le Sport sack was a bigger brand. But anyway, it's got a little pocket back here as well. I'm gonna bring some wet ones. We use these a lot. And then a portable charger. And then I carry this, we use gift cards a lot. We will load a gift card using our Target card because you get 5% off. So that's a way we kind of prepay for our trip so that we're not, when we leave, we don't have a huge bill or we haven't spent a ton of money. So we use a gift card. I bring a card holder, something small and slim for my cards, ID, things like that. All of our Disney cards. My kids don't really like wearing magic bands yet, which is fine with me. But we will use those cards to scan in for lightning lanes and into the park. So that's pretty simple. And then I will throw in some lollipops, edible reinforcers into that as well. But I keep it pretty light because I don't want to feel like I'm carrying a lot on my body if I'm pushing the stroller. We're moving around. There's a lot going on with 3 kids. So I keep it light on my crossbody. This is our restaurant bag. So this is some of our toys that we'll bring into the restaurant. I need to refresh this because I like to bring in new toys that they've never seen before. But so far, just to give you an idea, my boys love playing with little insects. We've got some stretchy lizards, more reptiles, scorpions, another reptile. This is from a set off Amazon that they really enjoyed playing with at the restaurant table. Came with a cactus and a tree log that they put. I showed you those wax covered yarn sticks. They covered these little logs, but they love playing with little figurines and animals and all kinds of stuff like that. These guys are also pretty cool. Let's see, I'll show you some for my daughter. All these wax, they love to attach them, but this pink thing, these are all magnetic little people that go along with a magnetile set. So they will, if you bring a magnetile set, which we love the travel magnetile set, it's very small pieces, these people will stick on there. So highly recommend these if you bring magnetiles with you to the parks, or if you bring a travel set. But all these little people, they love creating little scenes and things like that while we eat. And then in my video, I think I showed, or in my vlog, I got a bunch of 3D printed animals. They're so cool, but they articulate, they move, all the little pieces. So this is just a couple of them, but I got a lot. Little rhino. They loved playing with these 3D printed animals in the park, and I put these in the restaurant bag, and I also kept a few in the stroller and just gave them to them if they were kind of antsy. Or if we were waiting for something, they could play with them wherever we were sitting or playing in a patch of dirt, things like that. I've got crayons in here. And then if worst comes to worst, we will whip out an iPhone and watch YouTube. We are not above that, but because sometimes they just there's a lot going on and they need to take a minute and decompress. And sometimes YouTube can help do that. And we don't watch a lot of YouTube at home, so when they get it in a restaurant, it's kind of a treat for them. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, it really helps me out, and stay tuned for the trip vlogs. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys real soon.